Amy Ong, and we're going to talk about her art history essay. Have a seat. Okay, this one definitely grabbed my attention. Eternal Regalia. Let me just jump in here. You wrote an essay about this mask. First of all, who brought it to your attention?
I volunteer here at the DMA, and so I see the mukenga mask all the time. And the thing that really stood out to me was that a lot of people walked by it, but never really noticed it, because it's sort of in a dim area. But I think that the mask is really spectacular, and that every part of the mask has a story to it.
And what did you want people to, well, tell me a little bit. I mean, tell everybody here a little bit about the mask. What, is it a religious mask? Is it a mask where, people of power wore it? In brief, what can you tell us about it?
The mukenga mask is a mask by the Kuba people of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and it's a funerary mask that people wear, and the person who wears the mask is a dancer, and they dance in a ring around a fire usually. And what's spectacular about the mask is that there are no eye holes, and so the person dancing is blindfolded the entire time, and he's led by this assistant. And so in that way, the person who is deceased, who's represented by the mask, almost takes possession of the dancer and becomes the dancer. And so the mukenga mask reflects power and authority, and that there are cowrie shells and Raffia, and the feathers from the African gray parrot, those are really prized symbols, and they reflect the status of the leader of the Kuba people.
Why did you think it was important to write the essay about this? I mean, do you think, honestly, I've never heard of such a mask. Anybody? Raise your hands. Have you heard of this mask before? No. What do you want them to take away from your essay about this mask? Because obviously it has a lot of history. It has a lot of richness to the culture. Tell me about that. What did you want the people who get to hear your essay or read the essay, what did you want them to get out of it?
Well, I think today in modern society, we place a really big emphasis on the clothes we wear, the cars we drive. And so those reflect the way we view ourselves and how other people view us. And so with this mask, I hope to bring attention to the way we sort of value ourselves by our material possessions, and hopefully communicate a greater understanding of why we present ourselves the way we do.
That was excellent. I love that message. Yeah, give her a hand for that one. Tell me, what's in your future? I mean, you write about these deep thoughts about a mask. I mean, I learned a lot from what I had read, and I listened to your essay. What's the future for you? What do you want to do?
I want to become an obstetrician.
Okay, that's one of the other. Okay.
And so I'm majoring in biology, but I'm definitely taking classes in art history and English, because art history was one of my favorite classes in high school, and it's something that I want to have with me consistently. And so I hope to never live within a really far distance from an art museum, because I really love art, and it's spectacular to get to learn stories about different artists and the way they communicate what they think is important through their art.
What was your aha moment when you were putting together the essay about this mask?
I think when I really started researching this mask through all of these textbooks I got from the library, it sort of really dawned on me that every piece of art has a story, and this is just one work of art. And so if you look at a museum like the Dallas Museum of Art, and you think about how many pieces of art are in this one museum, there are a lot of stories here to be discovered. And I think that's what's really spectacular about art, in the way that everybody can relate to it. Art is for everybody, and I think that's the most powerful message.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. And you really are